We're doing our very last trip to storage right now. We've got a couple last things, but I think I've been here maybe 50 times in the last 6 months.
And I've been here too.
Yeah, he's been here maybe twice. Get the last of it out here.
That's the way it should be.
Oh gosh, it feels really good. We don't like to have storage and stuff that we're hanging on to, so this will feel really good. We're down to just a little bit in there, and oh, thank goodness, getting it out of here. 8 months ago, we sold our Nordhavn 50 and stored all of our things in Mexico until we could get back on our new to us Nordhavn 57. Now, it's finally time to get it all back on our new boat. Then, it's time to start the boat projects. This episode is the first in what I'm sure will be many in a series of videos about projects in paradise. Welcome aboard. We are Pat, Alexa, and Gilligan the Fat Boat Cat. We still work and live aboard our 57-foot Nordhavn in Mexico. Follow us as we cruise, explore new cultures, appreciate the wonders, and work on our boat in exotic locations. We are Noeta with no ETA.
Okay, so one of our projects that we elected to do when we got to Mexico, because it would be easier in 80-degree humid air. There's a freezer back here in the LAZ that we're not going to use, and it's prime kind of storage real estate. So Lexa's down there. There's a bracket that's pinching the freezer in place, kind of holding it there. My arms are too big to get on the screws to remove the bracket. Alexa can do it.
Yeah, it's moving by like the
eighth of an inch.
One of them was almost impossible to get out. Oh, wait.
But now she's gonna do that. It's a really nice freezer. If anybody wants it, it's down here in La Cruz. It's a Sub-Zero.
There's something else holding it in, I'm afraid. I think I've got the board off. Woo!
Oh, okay.
There's still something else. Oh, wait, maybe it's the door. But it's not moving still. Ouch. That doesn't feel good on the knee.
No.
There's something on the bottom. It's still not moving.
I wonder if there's a toe board down there.
All right, back to the drawing board.
Drawings. Fortunately,
it's tight spaces.
it's tight, hot, and humid. And I'm filming for once.
I have to get back there. I'm gonna have to call.
I didn't see anything below when I was in there, but you know.
I'll see.
Yeah.
See what I can do with the hammer.
So the fun part is, you can access the back of it. Now, all the hydraulics and everything for the hoist are right there, so please be careful there.
Okay.
And then there she goes.
Bye.
So this is a great project for me because Alexa's doing it. There's a bracket on the top that was pinching it down, and then we discovered that there's 2 lag bolts on the front that are holding it down as well. This thing was not going anywhere.
No.
It's pretty typical of Nordhavn. One.
Of course, getting the freezer out of the boat and onto the dock was an ordeal. Fortunately for us, our boat neighbor, Angel, said he knew someone who would buy it, and they came and hauled it away that afternoon. So our boat has exploded again. We thought we were done with the messy stage, but we went and got all our stuff out of storage, and it turns out now we got art again. But look at all this stuff that came from storage. And now, of course, we gotta clean in there. Thanks, Pat, for cleaning in there. But then we also have all of this out here. Okay, we're getting rid of that freezer, but otherwise it all has to find a spot somewhere on this boat. But it looks like that right now. Fortunately, at our marina in La Cruz, there's a cruiser swap meet twice a month during high season. This was a great opportunity to get rid of things we didn't need or had in duplicate or triplicate. Many locals also come as they know we are eager to make a deal. At this swap meet, we got rid of dozens of empty Tupperware, some extra scuba tanks, an old drone, some snazzy tall red folding chairs we no longer needed, some old clothes and books, and a bunch of boat parts that no longer work on our new boat. Well, we did it. We got everything put in its place. There is nothing left on the dock. So, project accomplished.
The wing engine, what it wasn't doing was responding to throttle inputs. Normally it was just, you move the stick all the way forward and it wasn't doing anything. When the last time we were out, I engaged it in gear, trying to just run it, exercise it, and there wasn't any prop wash coming out the stern. And it was making like a clunking noise, so I shut it. Didn't do that anymore, and we just used it for hydraulics coming in for the bow and stern thruster. Then I left on a trip, and James happened to be down here for some other stuff, and he came over and discovered that it was reversed, the controls. So
It's programmed reverse.
Mm-hmm. And apparently there was one more step that he and Dan needed to do to basically lock it in. They'd set it up correctly, and none of us can remember if we actually sea trialed it. We probably didn't, or we would have caught that. But so it was in gear, it was reverse. So forward was reverse.
Which is why we couldn't get any forward out of it.
I'm going to have you go up to the pilot house and turn it on as soon as I've figured out how to get it into programming mode, because I think that it needs to be immediately after it comes on, it goes
Okay.
into programming mode. So
I can do that.
C5 is the function code for the servo direction for gear, and pull is 20, push is 21. So whatever it is, we need to reverse it. If it's 20, we need to go to 21. If it's 21, we need to go to 20. Okay, so go ahead and turn it on, and let's see if I can...
Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to go turn on the wing engine and then the throttle so that James can check this. And then turn this throttle button. So throttle light's red. Let's go see what James is doing. Okay, throttle light's red. Are you seeing what you want to see?
No,
No.
I'm not. So this time, go ahead and turn the key off again, and then do it, but don't hit the button and turn the light red.
Okay. Turn the key off again. Boat projects. Okay. So it's off. I'm gonna turn it on. It's alarming. There's no light on the throttle. Let's go see if that's what he wants. I got all sorts of alarms going on up here. You getting what you need?
No.
So there's no light on the throttle right now. Boat projects. Going back up to turn it back off again. We just got alarms. It's not giving us what we need. We'll see. Troubleshooting on a boat. I'm gonna turn on the wing. Well, not the actual engine. Got alarms. No lights. Let's go see what James sees.
I figured it out.
You figured it out?
I think so, yeah. So now it is responding. And
Okay.
I'm looking for... You can't really see that's a C, but that's C5, and that's the clutch direction, the servo clutch direction. So in order to get in there and change it, we hit these two together. That gives us access to the programming code, and we're going to change 20 to a 21, and then we have to hit right and hold it, and then left, and that locks it in. So now C5 is 21.
So we think that'll reverse
The direction. Yep.
our direction. So we're gonna go test that.
Yep.
Oh, hoping it was that easy. Well, not easy. I mean, it's still.
Slight oversight.
All right. Want me to engage? Hey, we're going forward.
It appears so.
Gonna go check the wash out the back of the boat to see that we're not going in reverse anymore. Yes! I love it when things just... So there's... Oh, I have company. Awesome. Yay! And James fixes another thing on the boat. And so do you think the box, like maybe you programmed it and then just didn't lock it
Yes.
at the end?
Because you gotta,
That
instead
double.
of hitting both buttons, you gotta
Yeah.
hit right and then left.
Yeah. But it's like a fine dance of getting the right buttons in the right order, and
There was a lot going on.
there was so much going on. Yay! Good fix. Happy.
Yeah.
So, all better.
All better.
Nice job, everybody.
Now it responds. Look at that. Throttle goes up, it moves up.
Sweet.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Yes. Nice fix. Well, James. Thanks, James. Just had all the carpets taken out. Hi, Gilligan. This floor is gorgeous under here. I almost don't want to put the carpets back in. We're just having them cleaned because I think they're a little old, and they needed it. But gosh, look at that floor. So, I don't know. We'll get them cleaned and then make a decision. Might be nice to just put a little area rug or something here, but it doesn't all look that nice. The galley, not quite as nice, but still not bad. And then the pilot house, other than the fact I need to vacuum, it actually looks really nice too. Gosh, 23-year-old? Yeah, 22-year-old floors, and they just look remarkable. These are...
Muy sucia.
Well, we decided to keep the carpets for now, and at some point, we'll have someone down here make us a new set, as these are almost 23 years old and getting worn around the edges. The guys cleaning them had to go over them 3 times before the water ran clear. Did I mention Pat was out of town for putting the fun puzzle back together? But as always, he would much rather be here on the boat working than at work working. So we had a great cruise today. Came in, everything worked great. Tied up the boat, went to go get the power cable, which comes out of this on something called a Glendinning Cable Master, and it's it's powered and it's not pushing out. It comes in, but it won't pull the cable out. So troubleshooting that, a lot of wires to clean, but we call it a Glendinning, but that's actually the brand name. It's like a cable management system, but Glendinning is the brand name of it. I had to look that up because I don't know why we call it a Glendinning, so now we know. Anyway, we're gonna troubleshoot this. Got some phone a friend help with James at night, and
Thanks, James.
thanks, James. And then we'll see what Pat can solve down there. So was it the rusty switch that we took out?
It was not the rusty switch.
So what are we looking at now?
We think it's something to do with the, it's a power in switch. Oh my God, these are gross.
Oh, a lot of corrosion.
Yeah.
So the idea is clean those up, and because there's a secondary power out switch, is that right?
And the sink
Yes.
is contact cleaner.
Got you.
Let's start with that. I'm just gonna spray the whole thing. I'm sure electricians and ABYC guys are going, what? But
Stop it.
it's 1 in 5. Oh, so this is, yeah.
Want me to get the diagram?
Yeah.
So we found the old book. This is a Glendinning, and in it are the wiring diagrams. We think we have this one. So let's go see. There you go.
So I disconnected these. This is I believe the cutout switch for the out, and it comes down on the back side. It's tied to this, and then it terminates here. There's no switch on the bottom of this, but there's a weird, I don't know what this is over here. There's like a weird plug, but there's no wires or anything to it. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right there. So I can't tell.
Hi.
Hi. But the wires, I mean, they're gross. The blocks are green. I mean, the wires are green. So, yeah, this whole thing, I'll be cleaning this, but yeah.
Okay, so we've kind of solved it.
Well, we think what's happened is this thing's loose. So there's two switches, fore and aft, and they're the cutout switches. So on the cable itself, there's a plastic collar that'll come up, and it's kind of cone shaped, and when it comes up here, it presses on these, and there's two switches that'll open the circuit and shut off power. But right now, the way that this thing is resting, it's cutting out, and so it's hitting this switch. The cable is. As soon as we retract it and I push that way, it works. So.
Boat projects in beautiful locations.
So, the Glendinning solution. What I discovered is the mounting bracket has a couple extra holes, so I was able to rotate this whole piece out a little bit. So now the cable is not resting against either of the stop rollers. At some point we'll probably address it, get a whole new setup. I've also tried to shift the whole cord back further because it rests just below there. So we'll see. So the Glendinning, pretty cool system. It's also kind of a pain sometimes if you're just doing a quick trip. So you can bring it in and out. So yeah, it works.
Successful.
I'm good. I have, right now it's right in the middle of the scene.
Hi.
Hi.
Projects in paradise again. Oh wait, no, the art and the artist. Nice job. That's gonna help protect all the new shiny bobbins.
The shiny bits.
While in just a couple of months in Mexico, we've done dozens of projects, we did make sure to make time for the fun stuff. Cruising with friends to see the humpbacks in the bay, and celebrating Pat's birthday in January were just a couple of those highlights. Oh! Oh! Brendo! Ah, sí! Stay tuned for more episodes in this series of Projects in Paradise.